stop sharing your screen.
All right, sorry about that.
Thank you.
There we go.
So, if you haven't seen it yet, since a lot of you guys were asking about batteries, guess what? We found the battery files for you guys. So, more work, courtesy of Kevin. No, courtesy of us, of course. Um, so I will demonstrate how to put this. And when I say I meant Angelo Aquino. So I am going to turn this over to Angelo. So Angelo will share his screen and teach you how to do the battery files.
All right. Hey guys, can everyone hear me? Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now I'm gonna start sharing my screen. So the goal of this Onshape tutorial is to have your battery, if you're using the 3.7 lithium polymer battery, and the cover. So first, let's make sure everyone has downloaded the battery file. So all the battery file will be in the bit.ly/discover e website, and just press it, and everyone knows how to just press download, and it should all go to your download folder in your Windows laptop. I'm actually using my Mac right now, so what I would need to do is see if I could. Oh, sorry, wait. Let's see. It's not letting me actually see my desktop for some reason. I'm sorry about that. So if you actually download it and unzip the file, sorry, I can't really show you that right now. I'm on my Mac. Can everyone still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's import it. So everyone already knows how to import. So the plus button, insert new element, import, and it all should come up in your download file, and it's in batteries. So I would recommend importing it one by one. So I would start from if you do have the AA battery holder, we will show you that. But most everyone have the 3.7 lithium polymer battery. So we'll start with the battery first.
Can you exit of the exploded view first?
Yeah. Right there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's import that. Import. So the battery is actually made out of multiple parts, so we'll have to make it a composite part. So click the create composite part and press OK. And now let's import the top cover and the bottom cover for that battery. So import again, bottom. And this is actually not made out of multiple parts, so it would just be one part. So you can just press OK without checking the button. And now let's import the top cover. Choose that, and you can just press OK. And you should see the top cover and the bottom cover and the battery inside this notification. Right, now let's exit out of that. Now we're actually gonna make a sub-assembly. Now go to the insert new element and create an assembly. And we will rename this as battery pack. And now we will insert the first one that we will insert would be the bottom cover. So insert that. And now first we will actually fix this to origin. See if mine will work. Doesn't look like it, but yours should come with the triad on yours.
Click the check first.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Now go have it go back to center. Let's see. And now right click the middle circle, and put that to move to origin. And now it should go to the middle. And now just right click it again and press fix so it doesn't move anymore. Am I going too fast for everyone, or is it good? Hoping it's good. Okay, now let's insert the battery. And the LiPo battery is right here. And now let's put that in. Let's check. Okay, now when you actually import it, it's gonna look like this. But first, we'll have to move it to the on the proper way. So what I would do is click it and move it on this axis to 90 degrees, and this axis to 90 degrees. Okay, now we have it like this. And now we will do a fasten mate onto the back of the battery, onto the middle part, and the middle part of this battery, the battery cover inside to this part. And it should come up like this. And just press check. And you should see the wire actually not hitting it a little bit. That should be fine. That's how far we could get the battery inside. So exit out of that. And now let's insert the top cover. So there's two ways to actually fasten mate this cover. So one way would be, if you see this edge right here, it actually corresponds to this edge on here. So one way would be getting this edge, and it would actually grab the center of the radius. Click that, and now click the inside cover right here, and click that, and that should that's one way to do it. But now I'll show you the other way to do it too. Let me just Control Z this. Another way would be grabbing, let's see if I show you a lot better. Actually, let me do this side. Doing this edge. So this edge would be this one, and it would be the middle part. But inside the cover is actually the edge. So if you go right here on the small decrease on the level, it would be actually the edge of it. Like that, press solve, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now when you finish your sub-assembly, now we could go back to the main assembly. Let me close this. So let's insert the sub-assembly. It would be in assemblies, and it should be named battery pack. Okay, now it's right here. Let's put that in. Now let's orient this the right way. And let's move this so the wire would be in the back. Like that. And now an easy way to actually do this is you could actually hide individual items. So I will hide the base so I could actually see the bottom of the M-Core bottom cover. And now I'll fasten mate the top cover of this the battery pack, and you should be able to get the middle part of this. And surprisingly, if you actually go to the bottom cover, if you see the middle, and if you fasten mate it to that and press solve, and that's pretty much it for fastening it to the bottom cover. And now you could bring back the M-Bot base. And that's pretty much it for fastening it. And now I'll show you what happens when it goes in the Explorer view. Oh, let's see. Base, it's back. Okay, now let's go to the Explorer view. And you will just click your Explorer view. I already had this preset, but if you don't have space in the bottom of your M-Core, you just bring it up. You could just go to that specific step, and you can just change the amount of how high you want it to be. All right, now let me just bring this up a little bit. Bring it by 2. And you can just bring this up also. I'm going to do -1 for this. Oh, is my computer lagging or is my Wi-Fi so bad? Okay. Okay, that one. Good. And actually, the bottom one, you don't really need to lift it up unless your exploded view doesn't show it that well. This is pretty good for me. And now that's all you need to do for exploded view. And now if you go to parts, you should be able to see 3 more spaces for yours. So this one would be, okay, let's look at the, actually it would be the name of the file. So this one would be lipo bottom cover. And this would be the lipo battery. Now last one would be lipo top cover. That would be it for the parts list. And now Mr. Alberico would actually show you about the price list.
Thank you, Angelo. Thank you very much. Good job. I see a question here in the chat. Is there a video if we need to see it again? Unfortunately, we don't have one because this is something extra that we put in there, but definitely you could always ask me, Angelo, and the rest of the TAs if you need help. But with the experience that you have the past 3 days, hopefully you could actually do it on your own.